What is going on, guys? DragonTamerBlayde here, back to more Elder Scrolls Legends, and today we're going to be playing ChubbaChub's, he calls it Value Town Tribunal. There's a whole lot of fat cards in there, basically kind of like a mid-range sorcerer deck, with some, a little bit of yellow sprinkled in there and some other cards. You got stuff like Black Dragon, Vivek, Almalexia, Archcannon, Sarioni. Then you got your normal beat sticks from Sorcerer, like Young Mammoth, Bleak Coast, Haunting Spirit's not really beat stick, but it turns your things into beat sticks. You know, that kind of stuff. It's also got the added spice of Mundus Stone and Voice of Balance and Corsair Ship. So we'll see if those are things. Is it my turn? Nope, it's not my turn yet. Alright, but I am going first, and Crown Quartermaster means I can get a dagger to get Hulking Fabricant online. And other cards in the deck. You'll have the deck list down below, but just mentioning some of the highlights of the deck, if you will.
This might be handy.
Also got Siege Catapult in there. Yeah, there's a lot of spice in this deck. Plenty is Dagoth. I don't really know what this deck's good matchups are.
Do your worst.
Next time we'll go Mammoth into Bleak Coast. So we've got a decent curve after kind of whiffing on turn 2.
They cannot hope to outwit me.
Oh, I wish I was over there.
Do your worst.
We'll take that out. And I technically could wait a turn and play Indomitable Ordinator on 6.
All too simple.
If I had the ring, I actually could ring out Shadowfen to just turn that
By
into
the
nothing.
fires of oblivion.
Okay. Do I want to take a dead turn? Yeah, let's do it. I was thinking maybe we'd hit a Prophecy creature. Instead, he hits a Prophecy. His only real way of support removal is Dushnik Yal or Belligerent Giant. Alright, I assume he trades into this. But then we've got like Shadowfen online to silence whatever he plays the tome onto.
Gall and pop.
Assuming he plays the tome. And then we're hoping that the slow turn 4 here, which probably could have been a mistake to play, but we're hoping that it's able to kind of swing the tide in our favor to victory. And maybe a timely prophecy along the way, or just like Tel'Vos next turn.
Do your worst. You must be cleansed.
Drain's pretty good. So now this allows me, I can take 4, but he's going to have to Lightning Bolt this to get rid of it. And then we could do something like Exalt Indomitable Ordinator, or just like Firebolt Bleak Coast. But like, rolling things like Drain is what we want to be doing with Mundus. Yep.
Do your worst.
Drop Marked Man down.
Did you hear that?
He's going to gain a ward, which isn't bad. Let's Firebolt this guy. Let's drop a Bleak Coast. It's going to gain Charge, which isn't bad at all. He could have a Leaf Lurker, which would be a little shitty. But we'll sit on that. Probably go for Tel'Vos next turn. So these are the kinds of swings that this deck's looking for. Mundus just being a cheese card. I hate this card, but it's in the deck, so I'm going to run it. This was the exact request of the deck. We have double Tel'Vos too, so hopefully we can start doing some cheesy things. And hopefully we draw some, or roll some drain on something soon. Ward on this guy is probably inconsequential. I wouldn't mind if we would have had rolled Ward on Makeshift. I didn't play it, obviously, so we didn't roll anything. We still might roll Ward. But having this guy as a double speed bump could be pretty nice. Let's see what my opponent's going to go for. I think they have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand. Yeah. What do you got for his Vargs? Worst thing is Leaf Lurker. A lot of players have the tendency, so on the subject of Leaf Lurker, like a lot of players would have the tendency to play Leaf Lurker over here, kill that, and expect a favorably trade, because a lot of players have a tendency to forget about the dagger. I'm not saying that's what our opponent's doing, but I am saying that a lot of people have a tendency to forget about the dagger. I forget about the dagger. You gotta go face, right? Yeah. Okie dokie. How do we want to take care of this thing?
I'm ready for you.
Let's kill that. Let's take that out. I actually could go Indomitable Ordinator, Windkeep Spell Sword, which I think I like.
3 gods, 1 true faith.
Gonna roll Drain and Rally. The Drain is nice right now, especially on a warded guy. It makes him a little harder to deal with. Rally could be nice for making our Telvos Magisters more resilient. And Kano here.
I have many important things on my mind.
He's got his old voice line back. Alright. I don't want to double negation that. It feels crappy. But it might be what has to be done. Because the dagger only gets him up a little bit.
Take them with me.
Let's grab some health.
Don't underestimate me.
Let's get another guard out here. With breakthrough, that means nothing. So we really need these 2 Telvosses to put in work here. Having to use double negation on that Ancano was really crappy, but I didn't want to just leave a Dark Guardian out in front of him to do nothing. Okay. So we can get a little more health here.
Confound you.
I'm ready for you.
What I am going to do is, just in case this is Rage, I'm going to swing this into that. I'll play Telvos over here.
Perhaps we can help one another.
We're going to roll Drain on that. And then we'll leave it. Because even if he rages and swings, we'll only take 8. And then we have now 7 Drain in this left lane. This would take double bolt, firebolt, bolt, you know, anything plus a bolt would take this out. But I just wanted to make that play to play around Rage. Plus, if we start healing for 7 per turn, this guy becomes less of a problem. And we also have the option, or potential next turn, of Black Dragon or Telvos rolling Charge, and we would have lethal with that, I think. 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we wouldn't have lethal. We'd have lethal if Telvos... Actually, no, we would have lethal if they rolled Charge. But we're more concerned with them getting the health. Here's the break that we were anticipating. I mean, I'm also not opposed to making some trades. What do we got? 10 in hand, so he's got to play something. I'm not opposed to making some trades, because I can always drop another Telvos in the right lane to play around. Actually, maybe we'll just drop the makeshift defenses in the right lane. And then if it rolls something like lethal, we can just give it a dagger. But then we don't get to play Telvos and Black Dragon next turn. But if the ward on our Telvos survives, we don't have to play our other Telvos.
forest will not suffer your presence.
Alright, that sucks. What are you doing with one extra magicka? Wow! Sixth House Amulet. Okay.
Don't underestimate me.
This was an unfortunate turn.
Dog. Wait. Did you
Player
hear that?
marked man. He's gonna gain regenerate. Let's play Telvos.
Perhaps we can help one
Gains
another.
breakthrough. Play defenses. With ward, that's pretty good. No, play another defenses. With drain, that means nothing. I can't believe my opponent was playing Sixth House Amulet. Does he have rage? Cradle Crush. That's a very timely draw.
Be silent.
Incredibly timely. So one weakness of this deck is there's no draw in it at all.
Waking and sleeping.
Okay.
My blade is death to assassins.
Breakthrough. And lethal. So we probably just lose here. He breaks through for 6, pops the ward, swings for 9. That sucks. Thought we had that. I don't even think the slow Mundus turn 4 is what lost that game for us. I think we just ran out of resources. It's a risk you have to take in this deck. And 6 House Amulet was bonkers. He's playing 5 Power Matters Dagoth, I guess. Double Cliff Racer was annoying. He's just done a better job of preserving cards, I guess. He's only drawn 2 more cards than us. But he's had quality cards. Like, he got his Ancano on 8, then he had a Vigilant Giant to follow up. Like, he's been playing bomb after bomb. And our deck, our curve doesn't go that high. Will he swing? Because technically we have lethal on board. Probably has another 6 House Amulet. Doppelganger. Okay.
Perhaps we can help one
Got his
another.
own Telvos. My man's got all of his mid and late game cards. I mean, none of this matters.
3 gods, 1 true faith. Justice never sleeps.
That's a good game.
The victory
Let's get one more with this deck. We came pretty close. Just, it ran out of juice. We ran out of juice and our opponent had all their mid and late game cards. That's gonna happen. Decks without draw run that risk at all times. Let's get another one. And see if we can't do better. Like, if those hulking Fabricants would have came a couple turns earlier. Or you... Alright, guys. Let's try and get one more game. One more game with this deck. I want there to be 2 games in this video. But I just keep playing Conscription over and over and over and over and over again. Conscription plus Red Aggro accounts for like 95% of my games over the last 100 games. And it has me so tired of playing on the ladder. And we're playing another Conscription matchup. this upcoming expansion, whenever it comes, is such an important expansion for this game. Like, something badly needs to be done to shake up this meta. Either the new cards need to be really good, or there needs to be a ton of nerfs and buffs. Because if we wind up going on like a year of these conscription, nothing but conscription and aggro with the occasional like stupid other deck thrown in there, it's not going to be a pretty time. Let's just play Daggerfall.
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
I guess they could play Fighters Guild Recruit. That doesn't do anything. Harpy doesn't do anything. Harpy plus a Firebolt can be saved until next turn. Murkwater Witch. So this is 100% conscription. Okay. Let's play that. Just get out the troll. I mean, I can swing and play Royal Sage to preserve the final ring charge. Or I could double swing, play Corrupted Shade, and hope to play Royal Sage the turn after that. Hope to RNG ourselves to victory. Harpy. To Wardcrafter.
I smell the stench
The Barrow
of the
Stalker.
living.
Alrighty. I'll draw a card.
Out upon it.
So he's used some, I don't want to say premium cards, because he's got a bucket full of 2-drops that he's going to get to play for free later in the game, but he's used some good cards so far. This is where we play Sanctuary Pet or Fighters Guild Recruit.
The waters of life.
It's a Tree Minder. Okay. If we see a 2-drop,
The Night Mother will
for us,
guide
not for him, there's a chance that we Lucian and 2-drop next turn. Bet you he draws one of those over the next 3 turns. There's 70 cards in his deck. Keep an eye on it. Alrighty. Let's get the Corrupting Shade out. I mean, there is an argument for just continuing to not give him cards.
Rise, my servant.
Pull back Barrow Stalker. That was a hell of a top deck draw.
The waters of life.
Tree Minder. Alright. What else you got for me? I'll give him 1 card.
3 gods. 1 true justice.
Result this guy. We'll see how likely it is that he drew his 3rd Fire Bloom in his top 15. No, he just top decked the one way he could remove that in his entire deck. Alright, whatever. No big deal.
Chimera, spirit of the sky, guide us.
Watch yourself now.
Alright, next turn we can Lucian and Royal Sage. Which I don't think matters in... Oh my fucking god, okay. I don't have any items in our discard, unfortunately. He's been holding on to this leftmost card for quite a while. I could easily see this being conscription because it's an 11 cost card that people keep in their opening hand because of how broken it is. Let's see if I'm correct. Firebloom. Nails is 50-50.
Roots of the hills.
And leftmost card is conscription.
I do not fear death.
No. Wow. What a friggin' day this is. Let's drop Lucian.
Heed my warning. I will not
Let's drop Royal Sage. We're gonna RNG ward onto this guy.
In need of my wisdom.
Nope. Guard, guard, and charge.
send you to your
Your
death.
blood will spill.
I can't even feel good about where we're at because at any point he top decks conscription and it's over.
I do not fear death.
Drop a wind keep.
Hard-blooded footfalls betray you.
I've played action. Yeah, this guy should be online.
I see you're in need of my wisdom.
Guard, rally, rally, guard, regenerate. Holy crap, low rolls. Alright, I guess Lucian dies. No more attacks yet. Top deck motherfucking Viper. This is so unbelievably stupid.
Perhaps we can help one another.
The most garbage deck in the game does not need the most garbage luck in the game as well.
I lurk in the shadows.
Alright, here it is. Hit me with the conscription off the top. Give it to me.
I bark and birth. This is
It's not too late.
The hist provides.
Oh my god, he didn't draw one. This game must be broken. I'll get this game checked out. There's something wrong with it. Archcannon Sarioni's not a bad card to draw.
The Tribunal will always count.
This is my
the
first time
people's
actually playing this
aid.
card out.
Behold the Tribunal's
Draw another Telvos.
Vile canker blossom.
Kill that.
You can't
Kill that.
Sorry it had to come to this.
We'll kill that. I'll give him one card. Do I play this last Telvos? I don't think we need it. 6, 12, 16, 20, 22 damage we have.
Your doom.
Rise, my servant.
I assume he pulls back Hist Mage. Oh, that also works. I guess it's not a bad plan.
The hist provides.
Okay.
I feel a storm coming.
With lethal. Interesting.
Confound you! Sorry it had to come to this. By the light of the three. Perhaps we can
Drop this Telboss down. If he got charged, it would have been lethal. Instead, we're just going to keep rolling guard and break through and regenerate. Dark Harvester. What else you got for
Must
me?
I do everything myself?
Didn't draw his conscription.
A fine.
See?
by the light of the three.
This
Sorry
deck
it had to
at its
come to
core is like a
this.
bad deck that gets saved by 111 cost card being so broken. But that's why it's a good deck. It's because the 11 cost card is so broken. Like, even that game didn't feel good. Like, that game felt stupid. But whatever. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that game, despite my channel basically turning into see random decks played against conscription. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it anyway. But yeah, thank you guys all very, very much for watching. I'm DragonTamerBlayde, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.